So, when I think of WWE, I think of the XFL, which is coming back. Might be a good time for it too. NFL hurting on the publicity front. Maybe the people are looking for something else. But for the people who think of WWE and think of, well, wrestling, let's go to Lewis.
What's up, guys? Obviously, I am not Robin Lundberg, but this is Stick to Sports. And I'd like to talk to you today about the WWE, who just came off of the weekend. They just started their road to WrestleMania, actually, this weekend with the Royal Rumble, which is one of my favorite events. And it was actually punctuated by the first ever Women's Royal Rumble that they had. All of that being said, it was overshadowed by the fact that after the winner was determined, Ronda Rousey comes walking out. To a huge surprise, huge pop from the crowd. There were rumors that she was going to show up, but no one knew for sure if she was going to participate or if she was going to interfere. And she just ended up kind of just walking out and doing the Babe Ruth, pointing to the sign. And then she pointed to the sign again, and then she walked away and she shook Stephanie McMahon's hand, and then she pointed at the sign again. But, guys, what do you think about Ronda Rousey joining the ranks of the WWE? Because apparently she signed a full-time contract, which means she will be performing after she's done with her movie, basically full-time.
Yeah, I know Matt's a wrestling fan. Let's go to him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, she's a big name. She's still relatively young. She's a huge fan of the sport. And I think this is going to be good for her and the WWE. I know there's been a lot of slack, people saying, oh, she's going from real fighting to fake fighting. But that conversation is just, at this point, just ridiculous. I mean, it's sports entertainment. We all know that. We've seen a bunch of people like Ken Shamrock and Brock Lesnar come from the UFC to WWE and thrive. So that shouldn't matter. And also, I mean, the woman lost only 2 fights in her whole career. She was the UFC women's division when she was there. So they should give her respects and saying, you know what, great career. If you decide to come back, come back. But the negativity that's coming around is ridiculous, and I think this is great for WWE.
Yeah, there were no female headliners for the UFC until Ronda Rousey. Say what you want, maybe it was weak when she joined, but now it's not, and that's a lot in due part to her. So what else? Who else? Any other wrestling fans out here? We got Lou.
Hey, how's it going? Regarding with Ronda Rousey, with the transition that she's making now from UFC to the WWE, I think it's good too. I really think so. I think it's good. I think it's possibly going to set up something that was in the process, and then it's been a little, hold back a little bit. I think what fans want to see is possibly WrestleMania, maybe a mixed tag match with her and her buddy The Rock and Triple H and Stephanie McMahon for WrestleMania. What we saw a little bit a couple years ago, but now probably, who knows, it could happen now because I know Rock's been busy in Hollywood, and maybe they might probably try to set that up possibly. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely could see that happening.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that happening too. But I think that WWE needs to be careful with this. You know, she signed a full time contract, so she's a full blown wrestler now. I don't think they need to rush her into this huge spotlight and huge success. Let her earn her stripes and pave her way and build up to the big buck fights. Don't just throw her in the main event all the time and do what they're doing with Brock, because that becomes boring and stale real quick. So I hope that they don't just, use the name to punch tickets. I hope they really build her as a wrestler and build a legitimacy in the WWE.
Correct.
Lewis, final thought?
Yeah, you guys make great points. I just wanted to throw in, since we heard Brock Lesnar's name twice, speaking of him, did you guys catch him punching Braun Strowman in the face, literally punching him in the face for doing a botch? That was amazing. Oh, yeah. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he yelled to him, like, slow down or something, because he kneed him in the face. Braun's a big boy.
That's a bad boy.
That's a big match to be had. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of clumsiness is going to happen in the ring when those two are in there.
Well, hopefully when the XFL comes back, we'll see a lot more people getting punched in the face. Is that, I don't know, wrestling, football,